Today we'll talk about 7 habits that are keeping you poor. I often say I have been broke, but I've never been poor. Contrary to popular belief, poor and broke do not mean exactly the same thing. Both involve a lack of money. However, being poor is a mindset. Being broke is only a temporary condition. There is a difference between being poor and being broke. Poor is a state of mind. Broke is I'm passing through. I see 3 basic reasons why people are poor. First, their government is corrupt, so there's no economy to participate in. Secondly, people are oppressed and taken advantage of. Thirdly, people make bad decisions with their money and their lives. We don't have much control over the first and the second, but we have a lot of control over the third one by the decisions that we make. So today I'll be talking about some decisions that you are making possibly that are keeping you poor. Number 1, check your diet. Food is damn expensive, and if you are eating more than necessary, it's costing you more money than you think. So save money on food. Just try counting your calories. By limiting what you eat to what your body needs, you will save money on food and stay healthy. Talk about a win-win. Also remember, a bad diet will end up costing you in hospital bills, which will take money from your pocket. Money that you could have used in investing, or invest in yourself one way or the other, or invest even in a future you. So besides losing money now, you are also costing the future you money that you could have lived off. So how do you know whether your diet is healthy and sustainable? Experts say a sound diet should have at least the following. It should include exercise, allow a variety of foods from different food groups, and be created by a credentialed professional. It should promote slow and steady weight loss. It should allow snacks in between meals, but it should not rely heavily on supplements. It should include small portions of your favorite meals and beverage. It should be based on science and have a maintenance plan. And they recommend drinking lots of water. Number 2, stop making impulse purchases. This is a tough one. Sometimes the impulse is to go out for dinner because you are too tired to cook. Sometimes it's something cheap on Amazon just because they are running a promo. Sometimes it's buying that 1 extra cup of coffee for a day. None of these are expensive by themselves, but impulse buying, if left unchecked, will keep you in that poor house. A good way to keep you from making impulse purchases is to put more steps between you picking the item and paying for it. When shopping online, that could mean leaving the item in the shopping cart for at least 24 hours. It could also mean price checking and looking for promo codes to use just to save that extra. And a pro tip here, sometimes leaving an item in the shopping cart for more than 24 hours gets you a promo code sent into your email. So it will be good to sometimes check your email when the item is in the cart for more than 24 hours. I know this because I've been a marketer myself. Point number 3, debt happens when you spend more than you earn. I get it, sometimes they just ain't enough money. So what do? Charge purchases to your credit card. You buy a home you cannot afford. You buy a car that is out of your price range, but you can't live without it. You remain poor and broke if you don't change your ways. Get that budget done now and put your spending in check. That is the only way to stay ahead and spend less than you earn, because failing to plan, you'll be planning to fail. Number 4, you spend money blindly. If you don't have a budget, it's like planning a trip across the country to a destination that you've never been and expecting to get there without any hitch. If you have no clue on how much you pay out on bills at the end of the month or how much money you earn at the end of the month, then kiss getting ahead goodbye. It is not going to happen. Make a list of all your expenses and when they are due. Mark down when you get paid and how much you take home. Then work to make sure you have enough money to pay your bills on time. Set aside money each pay period to pay your rent, your mortgage, or any car payment, and make sure to budget for savings. The only way to save money is to spend less than you earn. That means you need to decrease your expenses or increase your income. But on this channel, I want to help you to do both. Number 5, save what remains does not work. Do not wait to save money at the end of the month. Save what remains is not a money saving strategy that works. Instead, make it a habit to save money before you start spending. When your paycheck hits your checking account, transfer at least 5% into your savings account. then do not touch it. That is your emergency fund. Discipline yourself to live on what remains, and with time, your emergency fund will grow. Point number 6, wasting time and not improving your skills. Just as we always have money for fast food and coffee, but not for saving, it seems like we always have time for Facebook and video games, but not for improving our skills. We're all forced to stay home during the pandemic, but how many spend that free time in learning a new skill or improving their skills to position themselves to earn more money when the economy opens up? I know a couple of people who decided to use that period to either acquire a new degree, a new skill, or polish up some of the old skills that they have, so that when the economy opens up, they can either change career path or even pick up a new side hustle. Others also use this period to polish up on some old hobbies that they have into money-making ventures for them. And you'll be surprised, I know more people who have changed career paths whilst we are still in the pandemic, because there's still demand for professionals. So whilst people are home complaining about loss of employment and all that, others too have moved on to bigger things, and it has changed their lives forever. So it's all about how you see the cup. Do you see it half full or half empty? It's all up to you. Number 7, failing to learn from your mistakes. I have made a lot of mistakes in my life. College was a start and stop for me because I had to change career path, moving from agriculture to engineering, and later on to business and marketing. I finally earned a master's degree by the time I was 30. Most had theirs by the time they were 25 to 28. So my opportunity for tremendous growth was severely limited, just because it took me so long to upgrade my skills. I eventually discovered what I really wanted to do, but it took a while. I was terrible with money until I read Rich Dad Poor Dad by Richard Kiyosaki. It was later in life, before I wasn't living paycheck to paycheck. Consider each mistake an opportunity to learn from. Thomas Edison once said, never get discouraged if you fail. Learn from it, keep trying. So my advice to you is to make a plan today to improve your life. You have a choice today to turn things around. If you have struggled with money, then it is time to change that. And what I'll tell you is you are not alone. Let's engage in the comment section and learn from each other so that we can grow together. Let me know from you in the comment section your views on these habits and some other habits that you think are keeping you from moving away from being poor. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.